Hello, hello. It's Joey. High five, Joe. High five, Joe.
65 months? It seems hard to believe that I have been following this amazing speedrunner who also just happens to be an amazing person as well. So glad to have stumbled into this amazing stream so long ago now. It has definitely made my Twitch time better.
Blue Shadow Wolf with 65 months. Thank you very much. A long time. Glad you've been around for all these years. Really appreciate the support and happy you enjoy it. Well, hopefully you stick around as long as I keep doing this thing. So, thank you very much. Would you like a cookie? Who wants a cookie? Thank you. Oh, I guess you can. We'll switch to the Joey cam. But thanks again. Much appreciated. I think you're pretty far up there on the number of, or like as far as people sub duration. I think you're pretty far up there on that list. All right, we're gonna make you do tricks, Joey. Shake, other shake, lay down. Drool. All right, can you take it nice? I would like to keep my finger. Take it. No. Take it not. All right. Still not a founder. Take it nice. That's too aggressive. No, too aggressive. He's like, come on, man. Take it nice. Okay, that's good Lord, Joey. Yeah, I think so. What's up, Mark? The Mongrel, thanks for the good luck. But yeah, I'd have to look at my list to see who's as far as the longest sub duration. If you're not, you're definitely top 10, maybe close to top 5 possibly. I'd have to look at that. It's been a while since I've looked at that, but yeah, there is a third person that is still practically a day one sub, if I remember correctly. Alrighty. Let's see. What do we have for redemptions? We have Pinocchio with the T. Thank you. And we have Sniper at the Pup Cup. We'll give that to him here in a few minutes. And we have DPM with the DNA curtain lights. And we have a big raid from Dash Retro. Thank you very much. We're just getting started here, but hope your stream went well. What were you all up to today? Oh, come on, change the curtain light. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy thing. Metroid Prime 3 in preparation for MP4. All right. Best of luck with you on that. Speedrunning Final Fantasy 7 a lot. Okay. Yeah, I'd seen that you'd been speedrunning that quite a bit. Admittedly, I don't get to watch a whole lot on Twitch these days. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. I guess as far as preparation for things and all that stuff too, I guess I've got a GDQ showcase run tomorrow, which I was going to bring that up here in a moment anyway. But I'm running all 5 Warpless for GDQ tomorrow at 7 Eastern. So 100% is a 15-hour category. Had a 15-minute world record the other day, but it wasn't valid because you was missing a single on. Oh man. That sucks. Um, yeah, 15 hours is quite a while. Yeah, hopefully it goes pretty well. I've been a part of a couple in the past, but yeah, one of them reached out to me was like, "Hey, you want to do all 5 Warpless?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" But yeah, it wasn't valid because you missed a single item. That sucks. Um, Alrighty, so yeah, for those of you joining in, we're gonna do all 5 Warpless for preparation for tomorrow's run. We'll be doing that here in just a few minutes once I get through my little pre-stream redemptions and stuff like that. We have EPM with a different Triforce color. Give me a second. I wish this thing had a working desktop app so I didn't have to use my phone for it, but it is what it is. And we have DPM with a 25 stream streak. Also, thanks again, Blue Shadow Wolf, for the 65 months. And except for the Pup Cup, we'll give that to him here in just a second. That's pretty much it. I could run a phone emulator like a normal person. I don't know. I've considered it, but is it really worth it? Is it really worth it to do that? You want a carrot, Joey? We'll give you a carrot. Can you take this nicer than the cookie? Make it nice. Make it nice. Thank you. Good boy. All right. Fire up the other stream, and we'll give Joey his hook up, and we'll play some games. I'm assuming the playlist is the chatting playlist is playing. I think it looks like it is, but I can't hear it. You ready for this, Joey? You think it is? Oh. There you go, buddy. It's supposed to snow, but it's sleeting instead. Oh boy. Are you done with your treat, Joey? Good boy. Alrighty, let's get set up and we'll play some games. What's up, Johnny? What's up, Kay? What's up, Dungus? Hope you all are doing well. We're going to do some all 5 Warpless today. How was my day? It was all right. And we have away with 104 Fest Pops and a Heart Me. Thank you very much. We will give Mr. Joey. Your FYP is Smooth Mario now. A lot of people are playing it. I did create a leaderboard for it on speedrun.com. I submitted that last night and it got approved. So there's a speedrun leaderboard for it now. I've got to finish getting it set up, but I did create that. So yeah, so hopefully some other folks that are playing it will submit their times to it and stuff like that. So We have Heart Me. We have C Woods with the gold boxing gloves. And Dungus with Heart Me. Thank you very much. What's up, Jeanette? And Art with the Heart Me. And Jeanette with the Heart Me. Thank you. All right, so right quick before we get started, things coming up. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, I'll be on Games Done Quick for my showcase run of all 5 Warpless. So that will be tomorrow. It'll still take a couple of weeks. So my Games Done Quick run will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's the only place it'll be. But I will admittedly more than likely do a regular stream afterwards. But so I'll be over there for that. So that's the first thing that's coming up. Next week on Wednesday, December the 10th is my birthday. So I'm gonna have a birthday stream. If you're in my Discord, there's a thread where you can submit we're getting more stuff. Let me finish that real quick. So you can submit your own video, audio, text greeting if you'd like to, like toward my birthday and things like that. So there's a thread in my Discord with that. Also, if you have questions about it, you can DM DPM. The speedrun approval for world record. Well, I created the leaderboard and I'm the only one that is a moderator on it. So I guess I'll just do it when I do it. So yeah, I created the leaderboard, so I'm the only moderator for it currently. So basically, I have control of that. So we have Jeanette with the Heart Me, Jeanette with the Go Popular, Bailey with the Heart Me, and to Go Popular, Jay at the Heart Me, Penelope with Super Popular, and to Go Popular. So thank you very much. So yeah, that's for my birthday stuff. As far as any other things, I don't have all the details on that because I've not read the thread, because that's, so some of it's supposed to be a surprise, so I have not read the thread. But if you'd like to contribute anything, if you feel like it, feel free to. My screen is let me fix that. It's got the wrong game on it anyway. Thank you for telling me that, because I totally did not notice. And I've got to do the correct splits. All right. And we have C Woods with the hat and mustache. Yep, I beat Smooth Mario in 14 minutes and 2 seconds last night. So, there you go. And yeah, after the fact, I submitted to create a leaderboard, like an official leaderboard for it. When you submit, you have to have a run. So I completed a run last night, so I submitted it along with it. So new camera or new angle. The angle might be a little bit different. But yeah. So Mischief, yeah, Joey is back today. Yeah, it's the same camera, but it might be a slightly different angle, and I've messed with the lighting a little bit. So. And we have Mischief with the Heart Me. I've got it more. No, it's not zoomed in. It's probably just lower or something. Oh yeah, I guess you can see more of my shirt. That's probably why it's a little lower than what it originally was. That was not really intentional, but that's what happened. All right. Is there anything else? Oh, the holiday cards. I think we've got the sign up website ready for that. So if you're interested in getting a holiday card from me. So Christmas, Festivus, Happy Holiday, whatever. There's more options than that, but if you're interested in getting one from me, there's a sign up form for that. So basically, you put in. Well, you can either pick if you want it sent through email or if you want me to actually physically mail you one. You can pick either one. But yeah, that's the link for it. So you can pick whichever one you want and which type of card you want, and I'll get those sent out for the holidays. So, and that doesn't cost anything. There's no like shenanigans or anything like that. It's basically if you want one, you can sign up and get one from me. So. The pupper has a heart on. Yeah, he does. He wears his heart on his shoulder, I guess. Maybe I'll try to do Luigi's Mansion on Sunday. So also we have, I've missed a couple of things. Sasquatch with a Rose, Mischief with the Go Popular and a Heart Me, and Art with 206 Best Pops. Thank you very much. One catch. Good boy. Want to catch another one? Boy. Alrighty. Yeah, and as far as like the whole data privacy thing and all that stuff, like, when you submit it and stuff, once I've sent them out, whether it's email or physical address and all that stuff, any of that data that I have, I immediately delete it. I don't retain any of that stuff. In case anyone had any kind of concerns about that. But yeah, so feel free to sign up for it. And like I said, there's nothing hidden, no, like, you don't have to pay for it or anything like that. It's just, it's something I've done for my viewers over the past 3 or 4 years, I think, roughly. So, but yeah. And the last thing I think is Mr. Joey here. His birthday is on December the 29th. So we'll have a birthday stream for him. Typically that involves me setting up a camera in the kitchen. I'll cook him a steak. We'll have him a birthday cake and some other good treats and stuff like that. So, usually fun times for the puppers. And we have Art with 204 Fest Pops. And we have smashed the goal already. Guess that's to set up a new one. Catch. Joey's pretty good at catching. So. Want to take this one nice? I'm taking nice. Good boy. Joey needs a Kong. Okay. No, that sounds right. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained today. We will give Joey a peanut butter. We will eventually get started. we gotta give Joey treats though. Ready for a peanut butter Kong, buddy? Lay down. There you go, buddy. The DPM will give you, I should probably copy and paste. What's that? Joey's your favorite. Let me get the link for you. Oh, well, Penelope's got it. Sorry. Leah with the heart puff. Thank you. You got the gift, the card stuff. Okay. But yeah, you can go to that link. That's my own website. and you can sign up for it there. So like I said, you can either do one through email or one physically mailed to you. That's your choice. Okay. I think we're ready to get started, right? I think I've covered everything, hopefully. Um, I think so. Right. Yeah, and yeah, so the stuff for the birthday stuff, like for people who submit things, whether it be a video or a text or whatever and all that stuff, that's compiled into a video, and I play it on stream during my birthday and stuff. So always a good time. Some Auntie Matrix. Thank you. I didn't know if I was gonna manage to do it last night, but I did. Why is it being hateful on my computer? I don't know what it is. What was with the weird end? I figure part of it has to do with because in Mario 1's 8-4, you have to take several warp pipes, and I guess he had to come up with a way to not make that different. So, but it was kind of weird. I will say that. But I did create a speedrun leaderboard for it. So hopefully we can get some other folks to beat it and submit the times to it. Why is my screen? What is? Sorry, give me 1 second. Something is making my frame rate drop a little bit. Okay, hopefully that fixed it. All right, let's play some games. What's the music? I it's I can't hear it, so I'm not sure which song it is. Joey's arm is ripped. Oh, yeah. I do have a playlist for all the songs that I do have on there. Well, okay, I need to update it because I've added some new stuff that I have forgotten to add to the playlist, but I need to go through and update that sometime soon. All right, here we go. There's a Ninja Turtle remix. Oh, that one. Okay, yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Live Gold. Taylor. Okay, let's try again. And J-Bro with 35 consecutive streams. Thank you. All right, now we should be good. Sorry for the delay. So for the For the GDQ run tomorrow, the games are going to be in a little bit of a different order. Because they do implement some breaks into it and stuff like that. So, trying to think what was the order. So it'll be Mario 1 and Lost Levels first, and then I believe it'll be Mario 2 and then Mario World, and then SMB 3 will be the last one. So yeah, be a little bit of a different order, but they try to implement breaks about every hour. So that's the order of games that kind of fits with that the best. Do I have to clean the contacts on the SNES controller a lot? Not really so much. I do occasionally, and by occasionally, like once every several months. So if I happen to PB, it doesn't count. Basically, yeah. What's up, Charlie? Up, Lord, thanks for the good luck. Faust. No, this is Super Mario All-Stars. I did put together a pretty good run of Smooth Mario last night, though. What's up, Slace? Thank you. Yeah, it was a pretty good run, especially since I'd never seen 8-4 and I managed to, not die. No fast swim speed. Do I prefer this version of Mario 1? No, I'd prefer the NES version, actually. So for those of you who are joining in, we're doing 5 Mario games back to back without warps. So this is the first one. So we're doing Mario 1, Lost Levels 2, 3, and World. So this will take about 2 hours and 40 minutes, roughly. You thought speedrunners always go to the bottom of the flagpoles? If you're watching the upper echelon of speedrunners of Mario 1, they'll go through a thing that's called the flagpole glitch, where they kind of clip into the block at the bottom. But that aside, if you're just, playing it normally, it's faster to grab the top of the flagpole because there's a block that's at the base of it. And if you grab it up at the top, watch, he won't touch that block underneath. He'll just jump straight to the ground. But if you grab it any lower, grab it at the bottom, if you grab it at the middle, anywhere else, he'll step on the block and then walk off of it. And it's a little slower for him to do that. So that's why it's generally a little faster to grab it at the top. But yeah, regardless of where you grab the flagpole, you have to wait for the flag to come all the way down from the top. So that's what the difference is. And Slace with the heart me, Charlie with the heart me, Lord with the heart me, and Chadwick. Thank you very much. Yeah, unless you do flagpole glitch, which is a whole different thing. I don't go for flagpole glitch, so you won't see me going for that. What's up, Jessica? Glad to have a mental separation of levels with music. Brain is not trying to run from a lion. And we have Bruce with 4 roses and Mark with hearts. Thank you very much. We would give Joey some carrots. You like carrots, don't you, Joey? Joey is locked in. Yeah, if there's treats involved, he is definitely locked in. We're gonna take one. Take it. All right. Nice. Thank you. And I'll mention it several times. If you would like a holiday card from me, you can click on that link that Penelope posted, and you can either get an email holiday card or one in the mail, whichever you prefer. Here's your other carrot, Joey. Good boy. So yeah, that's my own website. I don't retain any of the data. As soon as I send out your card, I delete everything. But you've got several different options you can pick from Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas or Happy Festivus. There's some other options in there too. I don't remember every single one of them, but I've done this for my viewers for the last several years and stuff, and people seem to enjoy it. So. And we have Farmer Bird with the Prime sub for 9 months. Much appreciated. Thank you. You want a cookie? You want to sit? We're going to take it nice. Good boy. And we have Bruce with the Heart Me. Thank you very much. What is my favorite speedrun glitch across all the games? That's a good question. I'm gonna say getting the Mouser kill with the star in SMB2. I think that's the most fun one. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it's kind of fun. We have Josh with the game controller. Thank you very much. Oh, Mario. Here for Joey. Tip. One catch. Oh, you missed it. He doesn't miss very often, but once in a while. Three variants of Christmas, 2 of Hanukkah, Decemberween, Festivus, Yule, and Feliz Navidad. Yeah, Chief, you can have a carrot too. Here you go, buddy. Rare Joey glitch. Choose your own adventure option. Right, yeah. And feel free to follow the stream if you're enjoying it so far. This is speedrun? Yes, it is. So we're doing all 5 games on the Mario All-Stars cartridge back to back without using warp zones. So this will take about 2 hours and 40 minutes to do all 5 of the games. What's my fastest time ever? For this category of all 5 games with no warps is 2 hours, 37 minutes, and 47 seconds. The Vendetta, no more Mario 1 hack. I'll probably still play it some. But that's not on the docket at the moment. Primarily because I have a run for Games Done Quick that is this category tomorrow. I want to try to stay at least somewhat sharp on it. So I do need to get a few reps in. Did I beat it? Yes, I did. Yeah, I did it in 14 minutes. Also, we have Whiskey at the 100 bits. Not so smooth Mario Brothers. Yeah, it's not as smooth. Here you go, Joey. Whoa. That was unnecessary. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Hope you're doing well, Whiskey. Currently on break. Won't be staying too long. All right. You have a question? What's up? Oh, the record for this is 234. Okay. I have had the record for this category before, but I'm in probably, what, 3rd or 4th place for it now. But I have had the record for this a few times. But that's been a few years ago. I'm after Miva, so I'm 3rd place for it. Okay, that's what I thought. But yeah, no, Mars has been killing it with these multi-game runs. Looks so easy. Trust me, it's not. It keeps muting your comment. Let's see. What else we got? We have Nuclear with the Harmony, Vendetta with the gold boxing gloves, and Vendetta with the chili. Thank you very much. All the filters catching you. I guess maybe find a way to rephrase it. I mean, I obviously can't see the comment. So. That's a little close. Does the RNG come in for speedruns? Yes, in some cases, yeah. Probably out of these 5 games, probably the most RNG heavy one is Mario 3. If I'm speedrunning just this game, do you prefer the original or this version? I prefer the original. So Mario 1 and Mario 3, I like the NES original versions better. But Lost Levels and Mario 2, I prefer this version. What time am I playing Sunday? I'm not sure yet. This is Nintendo. It is. Or Super Nintendo. But hope everybody's doing well. Also, thanks for all the follows. Feel free to ask any questions that you have as far as these games and the speed run and all that fun stuff. And the dog. You can also ask questions about the dog. You were getting filtered for asking me what time I was going to start on Sunday? If that's the case, that's wild. Okay. That's crazy. Okay. That's goofy. What's up, Pizza Roll? Am I playing on the All Stars version with Mario World? Yes, I am. Yeah, if you're getting filtered for saying stuff like that, I don't understand. That's weird. So BWC, is Evie doing okay? I believe she is. Oh, is it? Fair enough. Fair enough, Sniper. All right, one more level and we'll move on to Lost Levels. That will be the next game. Hey, what's up, Retro? What happened? What happened with what? And thanks for the follows, much appreciated. And we have Adriana with the 3 roses. Thank you very much. Oh, you saw? Oh no, Whiskey's talking about the Hammer Brothers. I'm pretty sure anyway. All right, next game. Ooh, 20 minutes and 12 seconds. That's actually a really solid run, actually. I'm not disappointed with that. Yeah, I figured. I figured, Whiskey. What's up, Marty? How are you doing? For Mario 1, do speedrunners still try to do the bullet bill glitch with the block under the flag? On the original version, yes. If you can do it on this version, but it also soft locks the game. So while yes, you can do it, you basically lock up the game if you do it on this version. So. Can't stop watching the clips that are entertaining. Glad you enjoy them. What's up, Holly? What's up, Mitchell? So Lost Levels is well, of course, imagine the original Mario one and not the All Stars one. So what this game is, this is Japanese Super Mario Brothers 2. This is what Japan got for Mario 2 instead of the veggie game that we got. But the reason it's called the Lost Levels is it wasn't originally released outside of Japan until we got Super Mario All Stars. But yeah, this was Japanese Mario 2. And it was deemed by Nintendo, well, specific, what's his name? Howard Phillips with Nintendo of America. He pretty much solely made the decision after he played the game that it was too difficult or not a good idea and too difficult for the US market. And so it didn't really get released outside of Japan originally. And to be honest with you, my opinion is that was the correct decision, but now, that being said, Japan did eventually get our Mario 2. Missed. Oh boy. I missed the shot, but I made it work. Yeah, Japan eventually got our Mario 2, and to them it's referred to as Super Mario USA. So that's the little history behind this game. So this is a ROM. No, this was released on Super Nintendo in 1993. You thought Mario 2 was harder than this? Some people feel that way. I feel like this one's more difficult overall. Dude, I missed the shot. Dang it. All right. Yeah, some people think this one's more difficult, and some think the other Mario 2 is more difficult. But I mean, I feel like they're both difficult, just in different ways. Custom? No, this is an official Nintendo release game. Is my all mushrooms run submitted? I don't remember if I submitted that or not. I feel like the answer is no. What's the exact name of this? This is Super Mario All-Stars. And thanks for the follows, much appreciated. Oh, come on, Bowser. Thank you. So, Bridget, have you ever played where I try to get all the coins? Not really. And we have Kelly with the heart me. Thank you very much. What's up, Justin? Does Luigi jump higher in lost levels? He does. He also slides further when you try to slow down or stop, so that's kind of the downside to him. Is he's a little tougher to control. I've done all coin heavens. I have, but that's not really collecting all the coins. Actually, I'm pretty sure in at least Mario 1 that collecting every single coin in the game is not possible without using like game overs and stuff. There's a few levels in the game of where there's multiple like bonus areas, you know, like going up the vine or secret little coin rooms and stuff like that. And I think 6-2 is one of them, of where you can't hit every single one of them in the level, because when you exit like the first one, it puts you too far ahead and you can't go back and do the other one. So I don't think it's possible to collect every single coin in Mario 1. I'm pretty certain of that. Is there a smooth Mario for lost levels? Yeah, maybe someday there will be. $25K tap treat. Oh, Joey's ready. You look like you're ready, buddy. Here you go. Good boy. All right, so the death counter is at 1 for this run so far. And we have Scarlet Fox with the Prime sub. Thank you very much. You can wait patiently for a level for your cookie. Am I using original hardware with an EverDrive? Yeah. Well, technically it's a SD2 SNES, but it's the same thing as an EverDrive. But yeah, I am playing on original hardware. Here you go, buddy. Zip. Take it. Zip. Take it nice. Good boy. Are deaths marked on the leaderboard? Nah, they're not. It wouldn't really serve much of a purpose if we tracked that anyway. It would just make it more complicated. As a person who verifies speedruns for multiple boards and stuff, trying to go through everyone's run and track like deaths and stuff like that would be really annoying. And there would be no real purpose to it. I mean, if somebody wanted to like write in the comments of how many they had or something, you can do that. But officially, no, we wouldn't count stuff like that. And we have Dr. NS with the Heart Me and Lobo with the Heart Me. I didn't call that one out already. I'm playing on Super Nintendo. Whoa, I didn't want that. But okay. Accidental power up. Am I going to order? Yeah, I am today. Can you only play as Mario or Luigi for lost levels? Yeah, you can pick one of the two characters. It's a single player game. So yeah. I'm not used to doing this as Big Luigi. All right. Does Big Luigi move slower, or does it appear that way? It just appears that way. It's the movement speed's the same. Up, Lewis. I did finish Smooth Mario last night. I finished it in 14 minutes and 2 seconds. If you want to know the seconds, but yeah, I finally did beat it. All right, so we're gonna do a little trick here that's called the super jump. So we're gonna slow down here and we're gonna hit this Koopa, and we're gonna miss the trick because I'm not used to doing it with Big Luigi. So what was supposed to happen there, but I messed it up, is if you hit that Koopa at the right angle when you slow down, you'll jump like way up in the air and you can clear that wall without having to hit those hidden coin blocks. That's what was supposed to happen, but unfortunately, I messed it up. So I prefer small to fire. With Luigi, I feel like this game's a lot easier to play as small. So that's why I don't do fire a whole lot. Now, if you're really good with fire, it is faster, but it's also much more difficult to make it worth it, essentially. Thanks for all the follows, much appreciated. I clip through so many walls where I'm gonna try to in real life. Nah, the temptation's not there for that. Fortunately. So Clinton, thanks for the harmony, and let's see, we also have one from Mike. I'm not saying the rest of your name. You're not catching me with that. But thanks for the heart me. No, it's a different one. Oh, and I guess if anyone's wondering how I am compared to my PB, if I hadn't taken that death, I would have been ahead. I am about 3 seconds behind my PB right now, so still a decent run so far. But yeah, if I hadn't taken that death, I'd definitely be ahead right now. Ooh, I just took another one. Sweet. I don't normally get hit by that piranha plant, so that's different. What's up, Kelvin? Yeah, this is Lost Levels. And C Woods with the holiday tater. Thank you. What's up, 19? Oh, come on. Dude. Luigi, come on, man. Am I going to beat the whole game today? I'm going to beat all 5 games today without warps. I have Callie with 50 Fest Pops. Thank you. Here you go, Joey. Here's your treat. Good boy. How many times have I played Super Mario RPG? I've played the original. I've played through the original probably about. Oh no. I messed. I kind of messed up there. I played through the original Mario RPG probably 5 times, if I had to guess, roughly. I have played through the remake once when it came out. I enjoyed the remake. My biggest gripe with the remake is I think they made it a little too easy compared to the original, but aside from that, I enjoyed it. And Socks with the Heart Me, thank you very much. And Jake Kelman with the Heart Me as well. Joey inhaled the treat. Yeah, he does that. Yeah, you do that, Joey. And Sasquatch with some roses. Thank you. You've played that game hundreds of times. 5 was wild. Yeah, my guess would be about 5. What other game we're gonna play? So we still have Mario 2, Mario 3, and Mario World left to go on in this 5-game. Whoop! In this 5-game lineup here. And they'll be in that order. I've already done Mario 1. Okay. And Vendetta with 5 GGs. And Kelman with 67 Fest Pops. It would give Joey a little bacon bite here. Am I playing on PC? Nope, I am playing on Super Nintendo. The actual console. Is the dog watching the game? No, he's watching me. He's waiting for a treat. Because I owe him one. So thanks again, Kelman. Catch. It will give you one too, Chief. There you go, buddy. What's up, John Doe? Original SMB with newer graphics. Basically, there are some good there are some differences between these remakes, but it's mostly the same. Besides, like as far as like the physics and all that stuff goes, it's mostly the same. We're pretty close to it. Dude, what is wrong with me? I don't have problems with that part. Why have I died twice there? All right. Is that 3? Yeah, I think that's 3. What's up, Jay? I feel like I either got filtered or I didn't see your question. What was your question? What's up, Liquid? Well, at least he gave me the good pattern. This is, what's up, Ken? This is, Lost Levels. I'm just gonna, I'm hoping I'm just getting all these silly mistakes out of me today so that I don't make them tomorrow for my GDQ run. That's what we're hoping for here. Sebi talks about me often on the channel, all good stuff, of course. Yeah, I drop in Sebi's channel a decent amount. I don't talk in there a whole lot. I'm admittedly kind of a big lurker. But yeah, I drop by Sebi's stream fairly often. Can we let Joey speedrun tacos on my birthday? My birthday? Maybe. You want me and Sebi to race? Once I learn SM64, I'd be down for that. I've got to learn SM64. That's the only thing that prevents me from doing those runs. I do plan on learning that soon. Potentially as soon as I'm done with my GDQ run, I may start trying to start learning the SM64 run to be able to do that. All the other games, I've got all the other games down. I've had those down for years, but it's just the Mario 64 part. What's my favorite Mario game? Mario 3. Why can't I erase all 5? I mean, I guess we could. If he'd be open to that. This game came out 20 years ago. Well, unfortunately, I have to tell you it's been a bit longer than 20 years. Been a bit longer than 20 years. So this, the All-Stars came out in 1993. So we're at over 30 years now. All right, Mario 2 is next. I've missed, let's see, Little Wasp with the Heart Meat and Brian with the game controller. Thank you very much. Jump forward. All right, on to Mario 2. And time for a carrot for Joey. There you go, buddy. Alright, so this is the most fun game, I think, to show off. Let's see if I can get this floor clip. There we go. What's the easiest Mario game for me to beat? Mario 1. And we have Bailey with 50 GGs and we have Boop with a super GG. Thank you very much. We've got more treats for you, buddy. Here you go. All right, so we're gonna switch to Luigi for this one. We're just gonna jump on the Jeff Bezos and get across the gap there. And we're gonna take the key, but we're not gonna use it for the door. We're gonna take it with us. And we're gonna take out Birdo with it. Because you can totally do that. Yes, it's faster, but it's also fun. Tell me that isn't kind of comical. All right, owe you a carrot, Joey. Here you go. Catch. Good boy. All right, so now we're switching to Toad. Joey's plotting on how to get on my desk. He would do that. All right, so we're going to try to do another floor clip here. This one is particularly difficult, and I may miss it. I mean, hopefully not, but I got it. Sweet. That's like a 2-frame trick. I have like 1 or 2 frames to press the input that I need to make that trick work. So it's rather precise. Alright, World 1 is done. John with the heart me, thank you very much. If I missed more stuff, I see Bailey with 7 Fest Pops. Kelvin with a Rose. Bailey with 26 Fest Pops. And John with the heart, me and Penelope with the club power. Thank you. Alright, so what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to get the 5th cherry, and what will hopefully happen is I'll get a star. And if I'm quick enough, I can make it to Birdo in time. Here we go. This is, you have like no room for error. We should be good. And there we go. So like if I just simply brush up on that wall like just a little bit, just to slow me down just a tiny bit, I won't make it. So it's a very tight execution to be able to pull that off, but it's pretty cool. How do I learn all these tricks? A lot of practice. I mean, I've been speedrunning these games for 12 years, so I have definitely learned a thing or two over the years. Whoop. But yeah, feel free to ask questions about the tricks that I'm doing. Typically, I'll try to explain them for the most part. Sometimes there's some tricks of where it's pretty difficult to explain in a manner that's easy to understand. So usually I'll sometimes I'll be like, yeah, that's pretty difficult to explain in a way that would probably make sense to people who aren't familiar with speedrun tricks and things like that. Or I'll, try to simplify it just to get the, the gist of what's going on. Oh, come on. Pick up the mushroom, dude. What? No. Pick up the board. Shelly with the heart me. Do I think all the tricks have been discovered? No. Actually. Dumb question, but why run while carrying? Okay, so the reason for that is, and it only works with Toad, but when you're carrying enemies and other heavy objects in this game, Toad runs 20% faster. But like I said, he's the only character that does that. But that's why you see me use him a lot, is because of his speed. Gabriel? No, that's a good question. That's a very common question, and it's also fair. And it's honestly one of those. Now that I've told you that he runs 20% faster, you can probably see it now. So like, watch me run, and then I'll pick this guy up, and now you can probably see that he indeed runs faster. So. But it's one of those, a lot of people, until it was pointed out to them, didn't really notice that. So. Oh, come on. All right, here's a quick kill here. So you pick up this guy, throw him against the wall. There you go. And we have Kelman with the game controller. Thank you very much. You're talking about actual Doki Doki Panic? I actually played that recently. Like the actual Doki Doki Panic game. Yeah, I've played that a few times, and I actually did it. Right before I went on my trip for the holidays, right? And we had Sasquatch with the GG. Also, thanks for all the follows. Much appreciated. So I owe Joey a carrot. How's it daily time? It is daily time. How's the time? It bounced right up. Dang it. All right. I am a minute and 16 seconds behind. So we're going to pick the princess for this one level, because there's one little section she's useful for. Do the same tricks work with that version? Some of them do. The really big difference between the original Mario 2 and actual Doki Doki Panic is there's no run function in that game. You can only walk in that game. So that really changes a lot of stuff in that game. When you can't run away from stuff, you can only walk away from stuff. Whoops. This is a slow fight. I should have approached it a different way. Big Mama with the heart me, thank you very much. This is the only Mario you haven't seen a mod version for. I'm assuming you're talking about ROM hacks. There's some Mario 2 ROM hacks out there. I've played a few. They do exist. Yeah. Is it as popular as the other games? No, but there are Mario 2 ROM hacks out there. What's up, John? Alright, so here's a fun trick if I can manage to get it. This is not the easiest thing to set up, but what I'm going to try to do here is pick up the star and do a trick that will take me into the room with Mouser. And if I do it right, I can get there in time with the star, and I totally just missed that jump. Alright, so I don't know where the star is going to show up now. Alright. Yep, we're good. We got it. Here we go. Goodbye, Mouser. A Christmas one? Yeah, there's a Christmas themed Mario 2 hack that basically, it's basically the same game from what I remember, except that it's got like, they changed it so there's like snow in the background and like Luigi's wearing pajamas and stuff like that. but I think it's no. Maybe they made the entire game ice physics. I think, but aside from that, it's like the original game. Trouble Sleeping's a good ROM hack. If you're looking for like a Kaizo hack, like a difficult one, Return to Subcon's a good one. I have played through that one. You blinked and you missed it. What you doing, Joey? How's Joey? Alright, so what we're going to try to do here is we're going to pick up a star, and we should be able to make it to Birdo. Saw that speed increase. Yeah. Once you notice it, you can definitely tell that it's quite a bit faster. Alright, if I do this correctly, they all should end up in the same spot, which is pretty close. There we go. That works. That's fine. Who do I least like the best on Mario 2? Probably Luigi, for the most part. Yeah, Mario 2 is a good game. I enjoy it. And thanks for all the follows, much appreciated. What's everybody's favorite character in this game? I know probably a lot of people will say the princess, which is totally fair, but who's your favorite character? Hey, what's up, Tommy? Todd. Terrible Todd. After watching me play Toad 100%. Roy, this is Super Mario Brothers 2. How am I so good? Lots of practice. I've been doing this for a number of years. Alright, so we're going to do a trick called the fast carpet glitch. So we're going to spawn 2 carpets. We're going to knock the guy off the first one, move back and spawn a second one, hop back on the first one, and we can move really fast on the carpet like that. Whoops, I wasn't expecting him to do it that early. I keep messing this trick up somehow. I used to be so consistent at that trick, and I keep messing it up. That's alright. Thanks for the shares, and we have... Hang on. It's hard for me to keep up with everything with this game because I have so little downtime. Compared to the other games, this one's quite a bit more difficult to keep up with chat. We have Green Star with the awesome. Big Mom with 8 Fest Pops. Thank you very much. Can I play as Peach next? No. I'm doing a speed run, so I have my characters selected of who I'm going to pick. I did use her in 1 level, but yeah, you don't really see her much in this run. And we have Jake Hillman with 30 Fest Pops and 4 more. Thank you very much. Alright, so we're going to switch to Luigi here. And yeah, you're supposed to ride like that bird across the stage, but we're gonna not do that. We're gonna do it this way. We're just gonna jump on all these guys. And if you're thinking, holy crap, that looks scary, it is. Because if you make one mistake, it's kind of all over with. But looks like we made it. Is there a Peach only category? There is, actually. Yeah, there's categories for all the individual characters where you just play as the one character through the whole game. Or the Warp's route, too. Why is Toad good for a speedrun? What's up, Patrick? He runs 20% faster when he carries enemies and other heavy items. So that's why you see him used quite a bit. Alright, so we're going to try to jump on the potion, over the wall, like that. Yeah, I mean, you can also just take the quicksand at the bottom, but it's faster to do it that way. Here we go. On to World 7. Roy with the heart me, thank you. Alright, 2 levels to go, and then we'll move on to Mario 3. Oh, and this whole lower section on this screen, you can skip it by using Luigi or Princess, and you can use the Shy Guy and get over that. And just skip that whole lower section. For those of you who have played this game, probably remember that section, and it's kind of a pain with all the Shy Guys and stuff. You have to go back and forth and dodge the bullets and all that stuff. But yeah, you can just do that. All right, one more level. How many people know about the fourth whistle in SMB3? I do. Actually, I made a clip about it, actually, demonstrating how you do it. All right, so we're gonna do a little trick here that lets me jump on top of the wall. So basically what happened there is when you move to the left or right, your character will eventually let go of the chain, ladder, fine, whatever. And when you do, you have a small window of opportunity that will let you jump in midair. And you can use that to jump on top of the wall, and it allows me to skip a big portion of this level. It's used in a couple of other places too, but... Whoops. Alright, so it takes 6 vegetables to take care of wart, so let's see how this goes. There's one. Timing's off for this, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got the Kobe shot. Nice. All right, on to Mario 3. No, we still have more games, Joey. I don't know if I got that clip in time, but we'll see. Why does Wart have a veggie machine? Couldn't tell you. And Kelvin with the game controller, thank you very much. What's up, Deanna? Thanks for the heart me and the Go Popular. Let's see. So we have Bailey with 33 Fest Pops, Sasquatch with a Rose, Green with an awesome, Sasquatch with a couple of GGs, thank you. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to fly up here and we're going to get the Warp Whistle. Now this is Warpless, but it's faster to complete the level by picking up this Warp Whistle rather than doing the Boom Boom fight. I can pick them up, I just can't use them. But it's just, you save 2 rooms in a Boom Boom fight by doing it that way. Also, there's a lot of places where I intentionally lose the tail because the tail's slow unless you're using it for a specific purpose. So, yeah. Oh, I messed up that jump. Losing the tail was intentional. That it was, well, not, but... I think I owe you a carrot, Mr. Joey. Here you go. Take it nice. Good boy. Yeah, he does. This guy will eat anything, though, for better or worse. Sometimes for worse. All right, Joey. You have consumed a few things that you definitely should have not consumed. Right, Joey? Yeah, you have to watch this guy. So I get the whistle just to finish the level faster, but not to use it. Yeah, basically. Thanks for all the follows. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream so far. Feel free to ask any questions you may have about me or the dog or the speedrun or any of that good stuff. But I guess the question I haven't asked so far is, what's everybody's favorite world in Mario 3? You usually get a lot of responses for World 4, which is the big giant land. But what's everybody's favorite world? Ooh, blue. Saw quite a few for Ice World. I gotta stop doing that. I've done that the last several times. I think I'm gonna clear that fire enemy, and I keep kind of messing up the jump there. That's okay. We'll jump for the one save time. No. The reason for that is when the cutscene switches from Mario falling from the sky to back into. Oh, come on, get out of there. When the cutscene switches from Mario falling to the sky, from the sky, and it switches back to the throne room. Basically, you want him as close to the bottom of the screen to begin with as possible because of his falling speed and stuff like that. So, yes, if you jump for the wand, you grab the wand faster, but you have to fall further down the screen, and that takes more time than to fall down the screen than what you save by jumping earlier for the wand. Or, well, jumping for the wand at all. Is there any trick to getting the same card at the end? So I would say 90% of the time, if you come into the, like where the background turns black, if you run at full P speed and jump into the bottom left-hand corner of the card, I would say about 90% of the time it'll give you a star. So that's the easiest way to do that. That being said, I intentionally don't do that because I don't want, if you get 3 in a row, whether it's mushroom stars or fire flowers and stuff, the screen's going to scroll up, it's going to play some fanfare music and do some fireworks and all this other stuff, and that wastes time. So that's why I intentionally don't try to get 3 in a row. Now, sometimes that still happens, either because I wasn't paying attention, or sometimes the game just decides to do that to me anyway. But yeah, that's the reason behind that. Do I know how to do the wrong warp glitch in 7.1? I have not learned that. I'll learn it eventually. Someday. You like the Mad Sun level? Well, here it is. We're gonna jump there. We're gonna jump here. We're gonna jump there. How am I currently compared to my personal best for this game for all 5? I am a minute and 7 seconds behind as of the end of World 1. So there's still some potential, I believe. Should the mushroom houses count as stages? They don't. But also part of it too. Even if they did, it's not possible to do all of them in one go. Because some of them you have to break the rocks with hammers to get to them, and there's not enough hammers to break all the rocks to get to all of them. So yeah, it's not really possible to do it all in like one straight playthrough. Do I fight the Fire Bros on this world? If I'm doing 100%, I do. But I'm doing just Warpless, so no, I don't fight them on this run. Yeah, we gotta keep you in the camera frame there, Joey. Oh, you want belly rub? All right, belly rub. You're a little far away. And we have Nifty Dad with 79 Fest Pops and Nemo with the Heartbeat. Thank you. I'm really surprised I didn't take a hit to that bullet bill there. And if you're wondering, is he shooting fireballs to the music? I am. Pep, when did I start speedrunning and why? So that story is, I didn't know anything about speedrunning, hadn't really heard of it, any of that stuff, and I somehow came across the charity marathon speedrun event that GDQ had in 2012. And that's when I found out about speedrunning, and I started watching some of the popular, like, Ocarina of Time and Mario 64 streamers and stuff like that back in, like, 2012. And I, found out about some of the community stuff and websites and things like that. And after a while, I started watching, it's like, dude, people play, like, Mario 1, Mario 3, stuff like that. And I started, found some streamers who did that. And after a while, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should try giving the speedrunning thing a shot at some point, which was very, kind of very much out of the ordinary of stuff that I would do, like put myself in front of people, because I'm not a very, I don't like to be in the spotlight. I guess I'll put it that way. Introverted, whatever you want to call it. But I got interested enough in it and stuff, and I debated on. I probably spent like 3 months debating if I wanted to like set up an account and try to start streaming and stuff like that. Let me deal with this level first, and I missed. Dang it. Okay, well, I lost the fire flower, but that's okay. So in March of 2013, I did my first stream. I did our SMB3 race with a few people. But that's how I got started. And it's kind of been, I've been around since then. So I've been around for 12 years now. Took me years to do webcam. I didn't, well, webcam was a very rare thing that I did in the earlier years. That was like a handful of times a year that I would do webcam. I used to be so, paranoid and nervous of doing webcam. And then I finally started doing it like pretty much all the time, which I pretty much do it all the time now. That took a while for me to get used to, because like I said, I've never been a person who likes, you know, people like actually, I guess, watching me. And I've also been historically a very introverted person and all that stuff, so that took me a while to get used to that. Shy person, I mean, I guess you can put it that way too. However you want to put it. It's a shame we can't see my cool license plate. What do you mean? I fired those fireballs at the wrong time. Now this SMB3 runs, it's a little sloppy. I'm gonna lie, it's a little sloppy. Mario 2 went pretty well though, didn't it? What'd I get on Mario 2? 22.56. Yeah, that's a pretty solid run for Mario 2. Alright, here's everybody's favorite level. 3-8. We got good old Boss Bass down here. So FYI, this is not Big Bertha, this is Boss Bass, or Kevin, as we like to call him. Big Bertha is the one that shoots out the little fish. Big Bertha is the one that shoots out the little fish and doesn't chase you. So, if you didn't know, yeah, that's Boss Bass. What's the dog's name? This is Joey. Hi, Joey. And thanks for all the follows. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to see if we're going to get the H jump here. H. It looks like a lowercase h. That's why we call it that. Joey seems very chill. He is at the moment. He's not always. Nah, he's yeah, when he gets wound up, he is very yeah, he's definitely the hype dog. So stage skipping is allowed for the speed run. So there's different categories for, well, all these games, but we'll talk about specifically SMB3. So the category that I'm playing right now is called Warpless. So what that means is I can't use the warp whistles to go to another world. You know, so like go from World 1 to World 2. I can't do that. So I have to play all 8 worlds in the game, but I don't have to play every single level within the world. So that's what Warpless means. There we go. On the other hand, 100% means I do have to play every single level, and that means all the numbered levels, the fortresses, the castles, the Hammer Brothers on the overworld, the hand levels, the plant levels. Basically everything that's not like the mushroom houses, the little card games and stuff like that. You don't have to play those, which it's not possible to get all of those in one run anyway, but yeah. Now for the any percent, what we call any percent runs and stuff, that's basically you just go through and beat the game as quickly as possible. So for the any percent run, well, the traditional one's called any percent no wrong warp, but basically that category is where you get the 2 warp whistles in World 1, you warp to World 8 and you go beat the game. So hopefully that explains the differences. That's not how I normally want to do that, but it worked, and I'll take it. Up, Scotty. Your friend invented his own category called Boss Bass Percent. You have to get to World 3 as fast as you can. Get to World 3 as fast as you can and get eaten by Boss Bass, and that's where the run ended. That's pretty good. Maybe I'll have to do a run of that sometime. Christmassy spirit with the 10. Fast Pops, thank you. Also, if I've missed any other gifts, I apologize. It's hard for me to keep up with everything. The cards and the December stuff. Oh, yeah, I guess I haven't talked about that in a while. So the things that are coming up this month, and I guess we'll do them in order-ish here. So the first thing is tomorrow I will be playing this category that I'm playing today, which is all 5 Warpless, all 5 games Warpless. I will be playing that on the Games Done Quick channel tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, it'll be over there. Feel free to drop in if you'd like. Once that run is done, also since especially it's Friday night and all that stuff, I will probably do a regular stream after that. But that's the first thing. Second of all is my birthday is next week on Wednesday the 10th. So I'll be having a birthday stream. There is a thread in my Discord, for those of you who are in it, that if you would like to submit anything for my birthday, like a little happy birthday video or just like a message or, you know, anything like that, you can go in there and do that stuff. Now, I haven't read the stuff in the thread because it's my birthday, and I guess there's maybe surprises that shouldn't be ruined in there. But if you would like to do anything like that, that's totally cool. You can hop in there, and you can also ask, if you have questions about it, you can send a message to EPM and should get a response for that. Which channel I'll be on? Games Done Quick. And if you don't know where that's at, you can type it into Google and find it. But I got invited to do a showcase run for them, so I will be doing that at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. If you're in my Discord, for those of you that are in my Discord, I'll put a link to where it's at when I'm about ready to start over there. What's up, Nikki? No, it will not. Also, if you are interested in receiving a holiday card from me, either through physical mail or email, up to you, I do have a form where you can put in the information that I can send you a card, so you can get like a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Festivus. There's several other options in there as well. Doesn't cost anything. There's no like gimmick or anything like that. It's something I've done for my viewers for the past several years. Basically, you just fill out the information. I'll send you a holiday card. And like I said, you can either have it sent through email or I'll send it to you in regular mail, whichever way you want it. But yeah, Penelope's got the link there. You can go sign up for it. And if you have any concerns about like your data and stuff like that, basically I just ask enough just to be able to deliver the thing to you. And once I send it out, I just delete all the data. So like, I'm not going to retain your data. I'm not doing anything fishy with it. Also, the data, transmission and stuff when you submit the forward is encrypted and all that stuff. So, but yeah, so if anybody had concerns about what are you going to do with my data, I'm going to send the card and I'm going to delete it forever. So, but yeah, and it's free. Like, you don't have to pay me anything or anything like that. It's just a thing I do every year. Well, how many years have I done this now? Last 3 or 4 years. And Amy with the heart me, Leah with the heart me. Thank you very much. How do I get the controller inputs on the screen? So I'm playing on original console, so I'm playing on Super Nintendo. What I have, let me take care of Piggy here. All right, so what I have is I've got a little box that sits in the middle between my controller and the console, and that little box has a USB connection to my computer. So what it does is that little box will intercept the controller inputs and run it through that USB cable to a little piece of software on my computer, which you see on the screen to show that. So that's the simple explanation of how that works. And there's like no delay or anything like that with me playing on the console and stuff. So. Yep, no, I get that question occasionally, but yeah, it's a pretty nifty little setup. I like it. I really missed those shots. Of course I did. All right. Joey needs his 50K treat. Oh, is that what you're bugging me about, Joey? Did you somehow know there's a 50K treat? Look at him staring at me. Oh, that didn't feel right. Okay. The fact that I re-chat and speedrun says a lot. It's taken quite a while for me to get to that point. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, it's easy to do that. It's not. And I sometimes still read chat when I shouldn't be when I'm playing levels, and sometimes I get in trouble for that. So I'm not perfect with it, but I've gotten better about it overall. It's spot shaped like a heart. It is. You don't exactly wear your heart on your sleeve, Joey, but you do wear it on your shoulder. It's close enough, right? Brother, do you have to fix your sideburns every day? Not really. Did I actually give him the treat? I don't think I did I? Or did I? Did I give him the treat? I don't remember. I didn't? Okay. Crap. That's a 50K, so it should be a carrot, I believe. Did I do 3D Mario? Not really. Or like speedruns and stuff? No, not currently. Did? Take it nice. Good boy. I guess I'll start learning Mario 64 for the 1-star category here soon so I can do the Mario Hour run. That'll be coming hopefully soon. But yeah, I haven't played a lot of the 3D Marios outside of Mario 64. That was, and I guess part of the reason for that too is like that was kind of during the era. Of course, that's also when I, late high school, early college, stuff like that too and stuff. I kind of stopped playing the Nintendo consoles and I started doing like playing a lot of PlayStation and Xbox and stuff. So like I didn't have a GameCube and I didn't have a Wii for a long time and stuff like that. So I kind of really missed out on a lot of those 3D Marios in that era. So I need to, well, not that I have a choice, but I was like, do I need to fight this guy? But the answer is yes. Does he's the goodest boy? Hey, he's pretty good. Does Mario Galaxy have some kind of speedrunning community? Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much, I would make this statement in that most likely, if you can think of a game and it can possibly be speedrun, there's probably a community for it, at least in some port. But yeah, Mario Galaxy is a decent sized community, I think. I don't know a whole lot about that community, but it definitely exists. Game's done quick. That's where it'll be. How do I remember which power to use for each level? Honestly, it's just one of those. I've done this so many times that I know what I need to do. So bear down. How do I feel about Kaizo hacks? I've played a few. That's probably something I'll do a little bit occasionally. Now, are you gonna see me start playing Dram World 3? I wouldn't count on it. Never say never, but I wouldn't count on me playing something like that difficult, or like the Grand Poo Worlds and stuff. Well, I tried Grand Poo World 2 once, and after like 2 or 3 hours of not making it through the first level, I kind of got tired of it. But I have played some of the not nearly as difficult ones, like there's Quickie World 1 and 2, and I've beat both of those. I've played Akagare, and I think I beat that one, but I don't remember for sure. It's been a few years ago. So I've played a few. Finish 6. Oh, we're going through every single world in this game. And then we're going to do Super Mario World as soon as I'm done with this one. I think that platformers like this where most people do speedruns. I mean, some of these are pretty popular, yeah. I would say some of the... Now, Mario 64 is an insanely popular speedrun community. That's a 3D game, but at the same time, Mario 1 is extremely popular, too. It didn't used to be. The Mario 1 community used to be pretty dead. I'm taking intentional damage here, so it's not a concern. But yeah, the Mario 1 community used to be pretty dead, and then it got popular, and it's been an extremely popular game. So, by grabbing the star, if you're quick enough, you can make it to Boom Boom in time. If you did not know you could do this. Boom. Am I behind? I'm behind by about a minute and a half. And we have Alan with the Heart Me. Thank you. The Darbian effect. Yeah, pretty much. Darbian pretty much put SMB1 speedrunning on the map, so to speak. But yeah, and actually, and one of the comments comment I get, fairly often is, like kids these days and all that stuff don't have any appreciation and wouldn't never play like these games and stuff like that. And then I just have to look at the SMB1 community to remember that these days the SMB1 community is very largely people in their teenagers and like early 20s. Like that is a huge portion of the Mario 1 community. Is the younger folks, which is very surprising, and it definitely did not used to be that way, but it is now. So, what's up, Lisa? Bad spelling. it happens. I'm assuming you're asking me if I'm falling behind, is it possible to make the time up? Typically, yeah. Now, can I save a minute and 22 seconds through the rest of this 5-game run? I don't know. I don't know if I can save that much time, but we can try and see. H. What's up, Stephanie? I do have a bit of time that I can save on this world if the rest of it goes pretty well. So I can shave a little bit of time off of that. So let's see how it goes. Mario 3 has to be the best game for the NES. I would agree with that. I mean, it's also my favorite Mario game out of, well, really all of them. Why 8 and not 10? Are you talking about why I played level 9 instead of level 10? You can just P-Wing over level 9 and just complete it quickly that way. Level 10 takes longer. Chadwick with 47, 11, and 3. Best Pops, thank you very much. How old am I? There's the question. All right, so if you already know the answer, because I do ask this occasionally, if you already know the answer, don't answer it, but I'll ask everybody else. How old am I? You all can guess if you'd like to. Have a carriage. Oh boy. You wish your pup liked carrots still. Old enough to party. I can't. I guess I can confirm that. Assuming I was born in 83. 18? Part of me wants to say I wish, but at the same time, I'm like, nah, I want to be 18 again. No, not really. All right. So the next level is 7-1. I'll answer the thing here in a minute. Next level is 7-1. So what I'm going to try to do is clip through the wall. I didn't get it, I don't think. Okay, so I saved like 11 seconds. How many tries is it going to take me to clip through the wall? 90% sure it's 42 from a comment from the other day. So my birthday is next week, so I will be 42 next week. And yes, the 83 in my name is the year I was born. So you're way cooler now than when you were 18. I'd like to think the same about myself, honestly. Or at least a little bit cooler. All right, let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3. Anybody guess 3? Let's see, Bailey guessed 3. Also, we have Chris, Nifty, and with Heartmeese. Thank you very much. $42 on Christmas Eve. Yeah, December birthdays. You're really close to Christmas. Sometimes the problem of having a December birthday is it kind of sometimes gets sort of looped into the whole Christmas thing as well, where it's just kind of like you get like, okay, well, here's your Christmas presents. Oh yeah, well, here's your birthday stuff at the same time too. We're not going to do anything separate. So, I mean, it wasn't really like that with my immediate family, but you know, some relatives and stuff too. Like, oh well, since it's so close, yeah, we're just going to give you the whole thing at once. 16th. How do you beat the boss in World 5? You keep shaking the ground. So the trick to that is you need to, how's the best way to explain it? When he jumps up and touches the ground, you need to not be on the ground. So that's kind of a timing thing. But yeah, he'll stun you if you're on the ground when he touches the ground, or like when he jumps and lands on the ground, he'll stun you. But basically the way that I do it is when I see him jump and he's about to touch the ground, I will do a full jump, like just hold, press and hold B or whatever your jump button is. And that will usually allow me to be able to move around and stomp him and stuff. So I will do that all 3 times. As soon as he's about to touch the ground from a jump, I will do a full and complete jump, and the timing for that usually works out pretty well, that you can more easily deal with him. Your birthday Sunday. Your birthdays are awful. What's up, Quentin? Yeah, we're doing a speed run of all 5 games on the cartridge, back to back with no warps. All right, here's one of the toughest levels of the game. We'll see how this goes. Okay, it's a good start. That part's not good. Oh, that... Oh, boy. I royally screwed up this stage. All right. But we made it. That's one of the toughest stages to do quickly, though. All right, we're going to cloud past this one. Oh, thanks for that. Happy early birthday. Why did I use the P-Wing? Those are World 8. I don't need them for World 8. All right, we'll put that one to sleep, and we'll go to the airship. If I lose a life, I start over. No, I'm not doing that. Nah, I have very specific levels that I use the P-Wings in, and none of them include World 8. And thanks for all the follows. Everybody's enjoying the stream so far. What you doing, Joey? Who says you better be enjoying the stream? Oh, not how I wanted to do that. He's just staring at me. Yeah. What's my record? For all 5 games, Warpless 2 hours, 37 minutes, and 47 seconds. Oh, I guess as far as World 5, well, it also applies to the World 7 boss, because Ludwig also stuns the ground. So the same rule pretty much applies. So for the person who's asking me that, watch what I do. So once he about hits the ground, full jump. About hits the ground, full jump. Like that. Now, I mean, I probably made that look pretty easy, but if you can get that down, it makes that considerably easier if you can learn and understand how to do it that way, rather than just kind of winging it. What's up, Jamrock? Thanks for the heart, me. My day's been okay. Which 5 games? So this 5-game run is Mario 1, Lost Levels, Mario 2, Mario 3, and Mario World. So this one's Mario 3. I've done the 3 prior to that, so we just have Mario World left to do. And Alan with the heart me, thank you very much. Greatest game of all time. It's up there. I love this game. I like the original version better than the All. I mean, I like the All Stars version just fine, but I like the original better. But still a great game nonetheless. And Nifty with the greeting heart, thank you. We would give Joey a carrot. All Stars has an actual Luigi. Yeah, it does. And Batman with the heart me, thank you very much. And for those of you joining in, I am doing 5 games back to back with no warps. So this run takes roughly about 2 hours and 40 minutes. And we're an hour and 56 minutes into it. Have I played Mario 64? Yeah, I've played Mario 64. I don't speedrun the game yet, but yeah, I've played it. All right, because I think I haven't done it in the last few runs. For the people, I'll swim under the next boat. And if you didn't know you can swim under these boats, yeah, you can do that. But yeah, usually I get comments of like, do you ever swim under the boats? Sometimes I do. And then sometimes I get comments of, I never knew you could do that. So yeah, if you didn't know that, you can swim under these. And Taliana with the heart me, thank you very much. Also with the let them cook. Oh, how many hands? So next to the 3 hand levels that pull you in, or can pull you in, how many are going to pull me in? The ideal number is 0, but each one's a 50-50 chance. So how many hands are going to pull me in? 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. All right, looks like it's going to be 1. Three because I got 0 yesterday. That's how it works sometimes. Leaf is better, not for speedruns. Or, well, I mean, there's special situations of where it's useful, but for speedruns, the leaf slows you down quite a bit. Guess wooden boats wouldn't handle lava well. Probably not. It's a Vanguarder. And thanks for the follows, much appreciated. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream today. Alright, well, we're done with the auto-scrollers for a bit. Look at Joey. Alright, here's a couple of tough levels. Let's see how they go. Okay, cool. One tough level down. Take some intentional damage going up the hill here. And crazy jump. If keeping the hammer suit from World 7 would be a better time for hammer killing Bowser, that is definitely a route that you can do. However, I haven't really learned that route, and it changes a lot of stuff with how you have to approach some of the levels, because shooting the hammers is way different than fireballs. So yeah, I haven't learned that route. It is faster if you're good at it, but I haven't learned that route yet. So, but yeah, so where the upper tier players of this game would pick it up, they pick it up from 7-8. There's a little pipe that you go down, you can pick up the hammer suit, and what the plan is you keep it through the rest of the game. But like I said, I haven't learned that doing it that way. It'd take me a decent amount of practice to get that down. Outrunning your own fireball is wild. Yeah, that's kind of an annoyance in this game too, because if you're running at full speed and you're wanting to shoot something with the fireballs, and they like lag behind you, it's kind of obnoxious in a way, in my opinion. What's up, Denim? I want to know two things. How does the lava not consume the blocks encasing it? And who is their HVAC guy? I don't know what to tell you. Unfortunately, don't have those answers. How do you get the Tanuki suit in this game? There's some mushroom houses that have it, and then there's a few levels that you can get it inside the level. The easiest one, well, there's a couple of easy ones to get to for the mushroom houses. The first mushroom house in World 5 will always have a Tanuki suit, and I think the earliest one that I can think of is when you start World 4, when you go through the first pipe and you show up at the first level, there's a red mushroom house to the right, or sorry, to the left of it. If you have a hammer to break that block, I'm pretty sure that one has a Tanuki suit in it. Dude, come on. There we go. And to take out Bowser with fireballs, it takes 35 of them. On to Super Mario World. Also, Joey got up because he knows the end of the game sounds. So he's kind of excited now. He knows the music. And we have Elf with the Harmony, Nifty with 30 Fest Pops, and Bailey with 40? Looks like 40. Can we get the swag trick? Maybe. Swag trick. There we go. That trick that I did with that first shell that I touched, I can actually, if I do it wrong, I can actually run into that shell and die from trying to do that. So, thankfully that didn't happen. Also, we have Boop with the Super GG. Thank you very much. I'm about a minute and a half behind. Zip. Catch. You know, that's not your fault, Joey. I threw that poorly. Am I this proficient with the new Mario games? No, I'm not. Am I trying to 100%? We're doing Warpless today, so we're not doing 100%. Now I do 100% runs, and that's kind of what I've got to be known for, is 100% runs. But this one, so for Super Mario World in particular, what Warpless translates into is you can't take the Star World. So I have to take the big loop around the map, which is like 30-some levels. So I can't use the Star World in this run. So the Super Mario World section should take about 35 minutes for this category. If I was doing 100% where I get all 96 exits in the game, that takes about somewhere closer to an hour and a half. Now, Joey, I already gave you a treat, buddy. Don't be salty. When am I when am I doing Smooth Mario again? I don't know. Hadn't thought about it. I mean, I'll still play it some more for sure. What time is it? It's 11:21. I don't know if I'll play it tonight or not. We'll see. Do I plan on getting this good at the new versions too? I don't know. I've considered learning like New Super Mario Brothers Wii. I have considered learning that game, but I don't know yet. That's not on my priority list at the moment, but we'll see. Wally with the pardon me. Thank you very much. Where am I? I'm in Denver, so I'm in Mountain Time. Yeah, so it's 11:22 p.m. for me. We're trying for pure speed or full completion. So, this category that I'm playing right now doesn't permit me to use the Star Road to get to the quick route through the game. So, I have to take the big loop around, but I'm not doing the entire game. Like, not every single exit. So, this is a mid-length category, and I do like 30-some levels. Did I make it past E3? I did. I beat the game last night. I beat Smooth Mario Brothers in, what was it, 14 minutes? But yeah, I did beat it last night. I also submitted and created an official speedrun leaderboard for Smooth Mario Brothers. So hopefully I'll get some other folks that have been playing it to time it and submit their times to it and stuff. But yeah, I did create an official leaderboard for that. And thanks everybody for all the follows. Hope you're enjoying the stream. No warps, you thought? What do you mean? So what no warps means for this category is I can't use Star Road, like the Star World and all that stuff to take that route. I can't use that. That's what that equates to for this game. So like say like for Mario 3, when you use the warp whistles and stuff and you go to the little when you go to the warp zone and all that stuff, that's kind of what that equates to in this game for the Star Road. So that's pretty much how that's considered. Yeah, you can take any route that you want to as long as you don't go through Star Road. Is basically what it is. And we have away with the marvelous confetti. Thank you. We will give Joey a carrot. Poor Joey. Poor Joey is hungry. He hasn't had a treat in, what, a minute or two? Poor Joey. All right, buddy. Shake. Other shake. Good boy. Here you go. Yeah, so, and as far as, you know what, I forgot what I was going to say. Guess it wasn't important. But Mar. That's all the treats for now, Joey. Yep. Didn't be a good boy. Thank you. Good boy. Alright, so for this level, we're going to attempt to spin fly quickly up through the vertical section. Well, once we get out of this little bonus room here. So let's see how this goes. Oh, I didn't get the flight again, but the rest of it went pretty good. Alright, so here's the quick way to take out some of the Koopa kids. 2 fireballs and 1 stomp on the head. 1, 2, stomp. There you go. Oh, got some more follows. Thank you very much. Alright, so from here, we're going to take the top route through Vanilla Dome. We're going to get the secret exit here. $10K special coming soon. Yeah, for the 10,000 follower special, I believe I have it planned to do a Mario 3 run with the shoe, or boot, or whatever you want to call it. I have never done that before, but that's what the plan is currently. I did a Frog Mario run where I did the entire game as Frog Mario for my 5,000 follower special. Am I playing on Switch or emulator? I am playing on Super Nintendo, the actual console. How do you play as Frog Mario for the whole game on the console? There's a couple of ways. Well, you can't do the entire game, but you can play a decent portion of it if you use a Game Genie code. But what I did for that special is I downloaded a ROM hack that basically allows you to be Frog Mario all the time. And it fixed a couple of levels that are not completable as Frog Mario. But the rest of the game's pretty much the same. So that's what I did. Do I have a spare Super NES? There is one in the shelf back there behind Joey. It might be a little hard to see. Actually, I think my timer is right over it. I think that one doesn't power on, or it doesn't have video. There's something wrong with that one, and someday I'm going to try to figure out what's wrong with it. But as DPM said, I also have a working Super Famicom that's also in that shelf in the box, but it's on the other side of it. Which Super Famicom is the Japanese Super Nintendo. Noi original. What's not original? Cards? What about cards? Oh, the holiday cards. Is that what you mean? Oh, yeah, I guess I haven't mentioned that in a bit. So, if you would like to get a holiday card from me, whether it's a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or Happy Festivus or whatever you'd like and stuff, Penelope can post a link to my website where you can fill out a little form, and I can either email you a card or I can send you one in the mail. So I've done this over the past few holiday seasons for my viewers and stuff like that, and they seem to enjoy that, so I'm still doing it. Doesn't cost anything. You just fill it out, and I'll send you a card of your choice. And there'll be usually a picture of me and the dogs and stuff on it and stuff like that. Can you send can you send cards back? Sure, you can do that. Yeah, yeah. Especially, well, if you get one in the mail from me, of course it'll have a return address on it. But yeah, you can send it back if you want to. Some people do, but yeah, that's totally fine. Must be a boring level to a speedrunner. It kinda is. Yeah. What's up, Becky? Who is Penelope? Didius is... okay. Penelope posted the link in the chat. And is also one of my moderators. This is a fun little level. See if I can fly under the fireballs here. Oh, the input display. Yeah, that it's a cool little feature that I've got. I've got a little, since I'm playing on actual console, I've got a little physical box that basically intercepts the inputs, and it plugs into my computer, and it sends what I'm pressing to the little program on my computer. 2 fireballs, 1 stomp, and he's gone. And thanks for all the follows, much appreciated. And Bruce it with the GG, thank you. All right, on to Forest of Illusion. Chris. All right, so we're gonna stop and pick up Yoshi. We're gonna use him for a trick in the next level. December events may be cool to mention when there's a lull. I mean, I guess I'll go ahead and mention them anyway. So, the events that I've got coming up. Well, I just talked about the whole holiday card thing. But the other events I've got coming up is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be running this all 5 games Warpless category for Games Done Quick. That's the only place that'll be broadcasted at that time. I will probably do a regular stream after I'm done with that, but that'll be on Games Done Quick at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. All right, before I proceed with that, we're going to do a trick here where I try to clip through the wall. Thank you. And that allows me to swim under the level, and it's a lot faster. Got to get ready for bed early morning tomorrow. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. For the other events, next Wednesday, the 10th, is my birthday. So I'm going to have a birthday stream. And if you're in my Discord, there's a thread in there of where if you'd like to submit a video or just send a message, you know, saying happy birthday or whatever, you can go in there and submit things for that. You can also send DPM a message if you have questions about that. So that's going on. The holiday cards I just mentioned, and then on December the 29th, we have Joey's birthday. Yeah, your birthday's coming up, Joey. So typically what happens for the dog's birthday on stream is I'll set up a camera in the kitchen, I'll cook him a steak, we'll feed him the steak on camera, give him some birthday cake, fun stuff like that. So if you think he eats well right now, just wait until his birthday. All right, here's another tough level. Let's see how this one goes. Whoops, missed the grab, but otherwise pretty good. 2 fireballs and a stomp. How old's Joey? Joey will be 7. I guess you're going to technically be a senior, aren't you, Joey? How do you get the flower to drop without getting hurt? Hit the select button. Yeah, you anytime you can always drop the item in your blue reserve box at the top by just hitting the select button. Another tough level for C's to cheese it. Dude, that's a level that actually took quite a while to learn how to do it that way. It's not. It's pretty tough. It can be pretty tough to learn how to do it. It's especially in that first part where you have to deal with the fireballs, where I'd like do the little dive bomb through them and stuff. If you're a little off with that, you're gonna land in the lava, and there's not really any way to save it. So. How many times have I done this? Oh, thousands. What's the record speed time for the entire game? For 96 exit, that's the quote unquote 100% category for this game. Come on, Mario. As good as I usually am with flying, I still sometimes mess it up like I did there. I'm not perfect with the flight. Pretty good at it, but I still occasionally mess it up. The world record for all the exits is, I don't know the seconds, but I think it's 1 hour and 21 minutes. That I finally admitted it. Maybe. And we have Baron with the goat. We have missed that for a few minutes, but if I did, I apologize, but thank you. What's up, SJ? Haven't seen this game played since '95. It's still a pretty good game. It holds up, I feel like, anyway. How long am I going to be on? Time is it? About 20 till midnight. I guess we'll see. I'm not sure yet. Oh, I didn't mean to actually knock that guy out. That's fine. We'll do it this way. But yeah, we'll be done with this game and this whole run in about 10 minutes. Muscle memory, yeah, there's a decent part of that. All right, so this one can be pretty interesting. A little shenanigans in here. So if you're wondering, how am I not taking damage there? Or there. I can explain that. So it's not a glitch. It's just a basic game mechanic that we're using to our advantage. When you have the cape open like that, and you make contact with an enemy, it kills your flight, but you don't take damage, and you have like about a second or so of invincibility. So that's what's happening there. It's happening rather quickly, so it may be hard. Oh, that's not... that was a good castle, except for, well, that, but otherwise a pretty good level. So yeah, it happens pretty quickly, so it may be hard to see that that's what's going on. But yeah, we're just using the built-in game mechanic. Does that work? Yeah, it's working. Okay. But yeah, and that's also something I can slow, like when I'm not during a run, I can show kind of slower so that people can actually see that that's what's happening there. Do I do a Link to the Past? I used to speedrun that a little bit. I've considered getting back into it at some point. But I did used to speedrun that game. For a somewhat brief period. Now, I do Link to the Past randomizer occasionally. I still do that sometimes. We're going to take damage here and just get through it quickly. Alright. But yeah, at some point I'm considering getting back into A Link to the Past. My best time to beat that game is, was an hour and 57 minutes. It's a little under 2 hours. Yeah, I did the light world portion one night, randomly, kind of. But yeah, I'd have to. The biggest thing with relearning A Link to the Past is I have to relearn the route. I don't remember the route that well because it's been several years since I've done a run of it. Dude, no. That's... I disagree with that hit there, but it'll be okay. I can no-cape the rest of this or just fine. It's not a big deal. I'll get up there. There we go. What games am I working on right now? Nothing new at the moment. I do have a Games Done Quick Run tomorrow that'll be showcased. That's why I'm playing this today. But after that, I'm thinking about learning the Mario 64 one-star route so that I can do the Super Mario Hour run. For those of you who have watched Sebi, that's the run that he's doing. So I'm planning on learning the Mario 64 part so I can do those runs. I have all the other games down. I've had them down for years. I just need to learn Mario 64. Which seems like it's going to be kind of annoying to learn, but... Halo speedruns? I've watched a few Halo speedruns. Not in a long time, but I've watched a few. Forgot what the moon does. It gives you 3 lives. And thanks for all the follows. Much appreciated. What you doing, Joey? Alright, just almost done. Alright, so here's another tough level. So let's see how this one goes. Oh, I flew up too much. That's okay. I was trying to go for the faster strat that I don't go for that often. And I messed it up. But the rest of it was good. Lean with the Heartbeat, thank you. I was wanting to show off the cape kill, but I don't have the cape anymore, so I guess we'll just do it this way. Of course, I would have been fine had I not gone for that risky strat in the last level, but I wanted to go for it wanted to go for swag. Well, I mean, it's also faster, but unfortunately, I failed it. But it's also a pretty tough trick to do. And Melissa the Heartme, run Halo 2 Legendary. I haven't played Halo 2 in quite some time. How's it going, Lean? Working crazy hours. I'm doing all right. I mean, work's been kind of busy for me too, but I'm doing all right. All right, one more hit. Where's it? Heart me, thank you. All right, 239.19. Hi, buddy. Hi, Joey. What's up, buddy? High five. Come on, high five. Come on, high five. High five. We'll give you a treat if you give me a high five. Oh, there you go. Good boy. That's it. Oh, here's a fun trick. When you beat this game. So I've got my controller here. All I'm doing is holding up on the D-pad while the fireworks are going off. That's all I'm doing. So once the credits start rolling, keep holding it down. And once the credits start rolling, you can let off the D-pad, and he'll do this funny little sort of clapping animation thing that he's doing there. So here's a fun little trick for you. Thanks, Roy, for the live. And Taliana with the corgi, thank you very much. Let's give you a chicken stick, Joey. You want a chicken stick? Chicken stick. That's it. Oh, if I say the A or F word, he will do it. So I'm not gonna say that. But just so that you know, he will do that. Get nice. Good boy. Up Jane, Troy with the Fest Pop and the Heart Buff. Thank you. Smooth Mario. I'm debating if I want to do anything else. I've got some stuff I need to do before I go to bed. Or that I should do before I go to bed. I'll think about it. And Lean with 20 Fast Pops. Thank you very much. We shall let the credits play out. And then maybe I'll try Smooth Mario for a little bit, maybe. But we'll figure that out. So enjoy the credits. I'll be right back. Well, I guess I'll come back for that. Away with the gem gun. Thank you very much. Sit. Shake. Shake. Other shake. Good boy. We'll give you a cookie, Joey. Wait. Wait. No, wait. Wait. He's like, why are you doing this to me, man? Wait. Take it nice. Thank you. Good boy. All right, DJ, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. And we have away with a couple level up sparks and a greeting heart and a budding heart. Thank you very much. We'll give you some more stuff. You ready for more stuff? You want another chicken stick? Also, we have Nifty with 34 Fest Pops. Thank you. Are you a good boy, Joey? Yep. Actually, since we got several, that's worth that. Here, I've got like 4. Can you catch any of these 4 that I throw up in the air? I'm not going to do that, actually. We'll do it one at a time. Catch. Good boy. Sit. Lay down. Lay down. Oh, poor Chief wants a carrot. Here you go, buddy. Make it nice. I threw you a carrot. You can enjoy your carrot, Chief. Sit. Good boy. And away with 81 Fest Pops and a game controller. What console am I using? I'm using a Super Nintendo. Unfortunately, it's just off the screen from the camera. Now you can maybe kind of see my NES, my original Nintendo is sitting right beside it. If I lift it up here, you can kind of see it there and stuff. There's my NES that I play on. The Super Nintendo is right beside it. It's just not really visible in the camera. Who's a good boy? You need to pee. You need to pee, Joey. Joey is starving. Poor Joey. Let me, all right. Well, I guess maybe we'll try Smooth Mario for a little bit. But let me see if the dogs need to go outside real quick before I do that. Because it's been, a few hours. So, I will be right back. All right, we'll do Smooth Mario for a bit. No, I can't. All right, so we'll do everybody's favorite here, some Smooth Mario for a little bit before I call it a night. Oh, I finished my tea. Dang it. Oh well. All right, here we go. So what this is a ROM hack of Mario 1 that basically links all the levels together as one big giant level. So yeah, now it starts with 1, 2. Mushrooms don't work. Stars do work, but there's no warp pipes, there's no vines, there's no warp zones, stuff like that. And if you die, you start the entire thing over. So it's kind of tough. Thanks for the good luck. So I finally did beat this for the first time last night. The time of 14 minutes and 2 seconds. So. Is Chinese SMW in the hottest of garbage folder? Probably. Ah, that's a stupid fireball. But yeah, this is a one-hit KO game, so if you die, it's over. Alright, SJ, thanks for hanging out. Playing Mario 3 right now. Nice. Right where it belongs. Yeah, that's definitely where it belongs. Absolutely. I may just take the top route. Yeah. It's a little slower to do it that way, I think, but it's a little safer. The ships are so hard. Yeah, they can be. There's a few tricks that are a little helpful with that. But yeah, they can be kind of tough. Wish I stopped bonking against stuff. Could be helpful. Swim speed, or fast swim speed. Wee. Too high. Time to add Smooth Mario All Castles category. I'm not paying attention. Joey, will you stop digging? Please. Joey, just lay down. Thank you. I actually created a leaderboard for this game. I submitted it last night and it got approved this morning. So there is a leaderboard for this game. Well, it's not the way I wanted to kick the shell, but oh well. Thanks for the fest gear. Appreciate it. Oh, I lost. There we go. Oh, Mario 35. Yes, I did play that, and was really sad when they took it away. Because, I mean, they did say that it was supposed to be a limited time thing, but with how popular it was, I thought maybe they wouldn't actually take it away, and they did, and I was like, that's unfortunate. But no, I loved playing that game. I had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, even if they brought it back occasionally, that'd be fine, too. Oh, I didn't get the speed. Dang it. Bailey with the heart me and the Go Populars, thank you. Dude, I'm not paying attention. Sagittarius, good morning. And Ashley with the heart me, thank you. I feel like I'm not prepared to play this game today. What happens when the timer runs out? It goes into negative numbers, actually. Yeah, this hack only came out a couple of months ago, September or so, September or October. Maybe it was October. I don't remember for sure, but yeah, this has only been out for a few months. Mario Royale game. I forgot about that. Yeah, that didn't last long. And Taliana with 309 best pops. Thank you very much. We'll give Joey some stuff when, well, this doesn't really stop, so either I'll finish it or I'll take a death and I'll give him some treat. Oh, go up this one. Aw, come on. All right. All right, Joey. Here's a treat for you, buddy. I think I owe you a carrot, too. Shake. Other shake. Did we hit 75K? All right. Well, I guess you get another one, Joey. Have a carrot. We're running low on chicken sticks, buddy. We're gonna have to get some more. You missed that one. How close it gets freaking you out. Come on. I was supposed to kick the shell the other way. I feel like I don't have the magic for this today that I did yesterday. And Nifty with 25, or sorry, 29. Best Pops, thank you. Yeah, Joey definitely says thank you. All right, Joey. Look at him. If you have 5 more. All the stickers, yeah. I keep forgetting to add some cheap ones, so I need to do that. You didn't have the sticker. They should have. I've had those for a bit. If I have a favorite game, probably Mario 3. wasn't expecting that hammer to actually come up and hit me, so I didn't do anything about it because like I'm fine. I'm not gonna get hit by that, and I did. So, FND with the heart me, thank you. But yeah, for those of you who wondered, here's what the mushrooms do. It gives you 1,000 points, and that's all it does. So, and the pipes don't work. So like this is the one you go into the little coin room. It doesn't work. But I'm thinking, I said I'd play it for a little bit. I guess I played it for a little bit. But yeah, I should probably hop off and go to bed. I believe. Because I still have work tomorrow. He's a good boy. He's been a good boy. Friday break. Okay. Yeah, before I go, the events that I've got coming up this month. The first thing is tomorrow I have an All-Star Mario All-Stars All 5 Warpless run tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern on Games Done Quick. It will only be broadcast there. It won't be anywhere else. I will probably do a regular stream though after that. And then the next thing is that link that Penelope just posted in the chat. If you would like to get a holiday card from me, whether it be Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or Happy Festivus, some people like the Festivus card. You can get one from me. You can go there and fill out the information. You can either get one through email or you can get one through actual mail. That's up to you. But those are there. I'll have that open for. Oh, what's the deadline that I set for that? It'll be open for a few days at least. But yeah, if you'd like to get one, it doesn't cost anything. You just sign up and I'll send you one. December 15th. Okay. So yeah, if you'd like one, you can sign up for it. It doesn't cost anything. There's no gimmick. There's no whatever. If you want one, I'll send you one. So, let's see. Next Wednesday is my birthday. We'll have a birthday stream. And in my Discord channel, or in my Discord, there's a thread for a section of where if viewers want to submit like a video or at least just like some happy birthday type message or anything like that, you can go in there and do that, or you can DPM with any questions or anything like that you have about that. And on the birthday stream, like all the videos and messages and all that stuff will be played on my stream for people to watch and stuff like that. So we'll watch that together. All that good stuff. And then, I think the last thing is Mr. Joey here. Your birthday is on December the 29th. So we're going to have a birthday stream for you. And you will probably get steak and birthday cake. Like we usually do. So... But yeah, that'll be coming up at the end of the month. Joey will be turning 7. High five. High five for turning 7. No? Okay. But I believe that is it as far as the event for this month. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off here, but feel free to ask about those things and all that stuff. Now, calm down. Now he's getting a little wound up. You're getting too wound up. But anyway, want to thank everybody for hanging out. Thanks for all the follows and the support. Joey also says thank you. But anyway, thanks everybody for hanging out. Take care and hope to see you again tomorrow.